Joining me now is social media phenomenon, model and commentator Jade Warwick from The Warwick Report. Jade, what's your reaction to the assassination of Charlie Kirk?
Well, thank you so much for having me, Freya. I have been absolutely disgusted by the far left's response. You're seeing everything from memes to TikTok dances of them celebrating it. And it's like, how much humanity have we lost through this? It's just mocking and inhumane and callous.
Totally. Well, you were in London for Tommy Robinson's protest. The media's trying to portray it as far right and racist, full of loonies. What was it really like?
It was actually so much fun. There were people from all different walks of life and background there. They were coming up to the stage. They were like, we're so excited that you guys are doing this. Look, people are no longer afraid of being called racist. They just want to save their countries. And for too long, the left has pushed people to censor themselves and follow a rhetoric that we don't agree with. And now people have had enough.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's exactly right. I get a sense here in Australia that a lot of the stuff that we on the right have been warning about for a long time, radical Islamism, radical leftism, the impact of the ideology of multiculturalism, it's actually starting to become mainstream. Do you think these protests, given their huge scale, mark the start of something bigger?
Oh, 100%. I mean, the West is not compatible with Sharia law and extreme Islam. I feel as if people are seeing the effects of it firsthand. I know a number of women who have been essayed by certain groups, and they just want someone to speak up for them. This is a huge change. We had been, on this pendulum swung so far to the left. And now, given everything that's happened, the crime statistics, it's swinging to the right. And I think the universe is balancing itself out.
I totally agree, and I'm glad it's finally happening. Look, let's move to the US now. Kamala Harris's memoir is coming out soon, and she's admitted that it was reckless to run Biden again. Now, the lefty ladies at The View had a revelation that maybe it would have all worked out if the Democrats had just kept quiet about Biden's condition.
The divisive for me is if the Democrats had kept their mouths shut and looked like, hold on, hear what I'm saying. If they had kept their mouths shut and took care of this in-house as opposed to making it a public spectacle, I think people would have had a better feel about it.
Jade, they made him a public spectacle when they let him do the first presidential debate. Just to jog your memory, this is what we had to endure.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. Excuse me, with dealing with everything we have to do with. Look, if we finally beat Medicare.
Are they delusional?
Yeah, I don't think it was the left exposing him. We have eyes and ears. We could see everything for ourselves. Thank you very much, the women at The View. Yeah, I mean, Biden was falling downstairs, falling off bicycles, slurring his speech. We're not idiots. They think we're idiots. They genuinely think we are stupid, and we're not.
Exactly. Well, look, in the US, every president tends to get a library when they leave office. But the trick is they have to fundraise about 60% of the cost of construction, which, depending on the building, could mean tens of millions of dollars. Now, Democrats are refusing to give money to Biden's library. So there's really a question mark. Could he be one of the few presidents in history to not have a presidential library? I mean, what does this make you think about what the long-term legacy of Biden will be?
It's very interesting. It's a great question, actually. Some of the ex-donors who had donated insane amounts of money in the past have claimed that they don't want to become a target of the Trump administration if they donate to Biden's library, which simply isn't true. I'm calling BS on that. I think that, unfortunately, the truth is, what did he accomplish? Donors want to donate to something meaningful. And, someone a lot smarter than me will make that decision. But it's rather telling. And if the people who are in charge of the finances are saying, what should we donate to? Like, what did he do? Tells you everything.